Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again, guys. I'm back again. Back again. Let's get some people in here. Back again, guys. Back again. See if we get some people in here. There you go. There you go. Timothy, you're back again. Back again, Timothy. They said they couldn't hear me last time or I lost contact with them or something. Um, Timothy. Okay, Perry Hahn, you're back. Okay. I was just asking, has anybody ever dealt with any arthritis in their lives, maybe family members, or anything, Um, it's a serious condition, man, guys. Like I said, there's over 100 different symptoms and cases of arthritis out there, guys. We're gonna touch a little bit about every one of them, in our upcoming, you know. But you know, the joint tenderness, the joint swelling I went over a little while ago, the joint pain, the stiffness, the deformity that comes with arthritis in our hands. Um I had to shut the earlier one down because I lost contact, but I put it in the group as well. So this is gonna be take two. We're gonna say take two on arthritis tonight. Okay. The deformity that comes along with it, the appearance, you know, um, like I was telling people, I got it in my shoulder. When I feel my shoulder, I can feel it clicking and I can hear a sound. That's my bones rubbing together. That's that grinding sensation that people, you can get in your joints, and it's painful sometimes. I get most of the pain in the morning. You know, most of the time, I think I'm sleeping on it wrong or something, but you know, um, I use CBD oil and I use CBD cream to help control that pain though. Plus I vape too, so that controls the pain too and anxiety that comes along with the pain behind it. You know what I mean? Um, man, when you're in pain, you just don't feel like doing nothing. You know what I mean? And especially when you got it in your joints or it's affecting you, sitting long periods of time in one spot, or whatever, they just bad weather can cause it. Like I was saying earlier, I had it in Western New York before I left to Florida. It was setting into my hands like almost like that, but I went to Florida and God knows I stayed there for 13 years, So yeah, my arthritis left out of my hands after being down in a warm atmosphere for a while, you know. So Perry Hahn, you say you got arthritis too, Perry? You suffering with arthritis, Perry? You get that grinding sensation or you got swollen joints or what? What's going on, buddy? Joint pain, just regular joint pain? What's going on with you, Perry? When you know that it's serious when a deformity sets in when you from arthritis, it's serious case then. And only thing you can do about that is, just take something to try to relieve that pain, man. I don't think the only thing that can probably fix it is surgery, if anything, I'm not sure. I've never went to surgery of it, but I can just imagine, the pain, excruciating pain where you have to get something or a piece of your bone removed or you got bone spur, from it grinding, your joints grinding together, where you lose that cartilage, in between your joints, It's very painful, very painful. Perry says he had surgery on his right shoulder. Man, it's my left shoulder. Was it right in here, Perry? Was it right in here somewhere? They shave they shave your collarbone, huh? I had arthritis in shoulder and had my muscles split. Wow, man. Wow, man. That must have been painful, man. My pain is right up in this part of my shoulder, Perry. What part of your shoulder? Like back in here, I feel it more. Like I said, when I move my arm, I feel it more in my joint. I could hear it clicking a little bit. Is that that bone rubbing? I'm losing that cartilage in there. Lost contact again. Connection. Is it that oh, you couldn't lift your right arm before the surgery. All right, all right. So you couldn't have no range of motion in it at all. So you couldn't go like this. It's almost like you got to keep it in a sling, almost, huh? I got that range of motion. It sets in more at nighttime because it probably knows I'm going to sleep. And I try to stay off that side of the shoulder when I sleep, but you know how it is. You flip and flop in the bed, so I'm always waking back up with it like, oh, stiff, hurting until I go grab my CBD. Yes, upper part. Yes, right up in this part. Yes, that's exactly where it is. Yes, yes, exactly. So I do have a little case of arthritis. Now, if I let that go any longer, where I lose that range of motion, I should be seeing an orthopedic surgeon or something to give me some kind of feedback, on what other types of treatments I can use. But the supplement CBD, like I said, has helped. The 500 milligram pain cream with emu oil is the best, guys. Um, that's one of our strongest milligram creams out there, and it's amazing, guys, and it works amazing. And you can put that cream on daily. I mean, you want, it's just a topical to relieve your pain, relieve inflammatory, actions that set in. Yes, had no range of motion and it bothers me in the morning. Exactly. Exactly. I feel you, Perry. I'm going through it, brother. That's why I'm talking about it, man. I told you we're going to talk about all these ailments that people have every day of their lives and probably don't even realize that they got arthritis. And that's what we want to touch on. We got a guest coming up. I'm trying to wait for him to come through. He's one of our team members that, he's got a little testimony that he wanted to share with us about arthritis. Surgery and therapy, but CBD works wonders. Right. How long did you go through therapy though? Did you have to get your whole range of motion back? And is your range of motion back? Fully? Yeah, I know it's a bad connection sometimes, Tanya. Sorry about that. But you can always pick this back up in the group because it is being recorded, even if you do lose it. Um, but we are live. I see people. We're talking. Um, Maybe it's your connection where you're at. You probably have a snowstorm or whatever, guys. I don't know. Sometimes it does that. You can't predict these Facebooks, man. Facebook Live sometimes. My phone just keeps going off. I'm constantly busy all over here, guys. Constantly busy. You know, um, the lumps and the bumps around the joints. Anybody ever, dealt with the lumps and the bumps, you know, where the formation of it grows, you get pockets of fluid called mucus cysts that build up or it can cause bone spurs, they call it. You know, it's like it feels knobbyish, to the touch, around the joint. It may be sensitive to touch, you know. Um, you most notice them in your small joints, in your fingers and stuff, right? That's where you mostly notice mostly the the swelling and the pain, and mostly in your joints in this area, or this area, or it could be in your knuckle, you know. Diane Marie, thanks for watching. Diane Marie, thanks for watching. Yeah, we're talking about arthritis, Diane. Um, I know you probably know some people that's been going through arthritis, or if anybody knows anybody that's been going through. Nina, how you doing? Glad you're watching. You know, recent studies show that cannabidol works, guys. This is not no myth. This is known facts. Okay, that it's been known to work. You know, whether it be the oil or topical creams, that we have. Nina, thanks for watching. Glad you're here. Definitely a supporter. Definitely. Um, Anybody else anybody want to talk about their arthritis? Maybe we can bring them on if you're dealing with arthritis. Let's talk about it. Share some of your testimony if you're dealing with it. You know, I give the mic open. I leave the mic open if you want to come on and talk. No, no. Perry, I love you, man. You're a comic, man. No, I'm not flipping nobody off. I'm just showing you my joints, man. That's funny. Yes, give us a testimony. I mean, well, wait, we know you got time, Timothy. Don't rush, man. We don't want you getting no accident. We know you got time. You got time. We try to take it to an hour. We try to take it to 8 o'clock or so, a little bit past if we got to. This is just discussion. Anybody else want to discuss? We got over 100 different types of arthritis out here. Anybody dealing with any type of other arthritis? How about rheumatoid arthritis? Anybody dealing with that out there? You know, that's another one I'd like to touch. Rheumatoid. You know, that's another topic. And do some more research on that rheumatoid. But I know that's a painful arthritis, and that's painful from your hips through your legs, through um through your whole body, guys. I mean, it can flare up within seconds. You know, that rheumatoid, arthritis flare up within seconds. You'll be fine 1 minute. Next, another minute you're in pain. Severe pain, like you can't even move. Sometimes you can't move that part of your body. It gets so inflamed. Um, there again, I'm talking about experience, because my woman deals with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a touchy situation out there, guys. On arthritis, there is help though. Nobody has to suffer. There's supplements out there, like I said, that CBD oil, which works the best in my opinion. It may not work for everybody, but majority of the people that I've had, come in contact with, it is really helping them. You know, I call it the miracle in the bottle, guys. I'm not making no claims. I'm not making any medical claims. I just know pure facts. This works. It works for you. Stop all that medications and stuff going across them counters, man. Don't make Big Pharma rich when you can have a bottle of CBD oil coming to your house, monthly, guys. Or some pain topical, you know, and relieve yourselves that way. A lot cheaper than the medications out there, because I know a lot of the medications. I didn't go into a lot of medications out there, but we all know what's out there, and that has the side effects. Them side effects again. And is it working for our bodies? It may help the symptoms, just like a supplement. It may help the symptoms, but we want something that's good for our bodies, that we want to put in our bodies, which is an all natural and organic supplement, right, guys? I mean, that's where we want to go. We want to go with that prescription drug stuff, man, because that's tearing the insides of our bodies out, you know? So get something that's going to open up our systems. Our bodies was made for this, you know? It controls inflammatory issues within the body. I'm not just talking. This is real life stuff here. I'm talking because I use the products daily. Okay, it's an all natural healing. Yes, Perry. And that's what we want for our bodies. And that's what we got to, this is what this movement is all about, is to educate people on the good things to put in our bodies, not what we're taught to put in our bodies or what our doctors giving us to put in our bodies. Everything our doctors is giving us ain't good either. And they know it. They know it, guys. This is not nothing new to those guys. This is something that they got to do to maintain, you know what I'm saying, their positions, you know. They got to prescribe so many prescriptions every month, to maintain their quota. It's like a cop writing a ticket, right? He got to maintain his quota. Well, them doctors doing the same thing, guys. They got to maintain their quotas. They working with big pharmaceutical. We already know that, right, guys? Yes, most doctors are uneducated about CBD. And you know what? I think that's a crock of bull because all the CBD hype that's going on around here and is going on, how can you not educate yourself if you're a doctor? So I think that's crock of bull sometimes. I really think that's a crock of bull sometimes, Perry. These doctors educated. They know about CBD. Come on. How we gonna know about CBD and they don't know about CBD? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Doctors should be working with us. Yes, I got a couple doctors, man, that are working with us. Because they educated themselves. You know what I'm saying? They know about CBD. How you not gonna know about CBD? It's on the news. I don't believe it. It's a crock. Maybe they don't want to know it because it's gonna affect them because it's gonna take that money out their pockets with that natural supplement CBD. That's what it is. They all scared of it. Everybody's scared of it. They want to keep it away from us, but then now they don't want to put it out there. They want to have some kind of rule and regulation on it. Got me crazy. We got a couple doctors in here though. Doctors in the movement. Yes, we do. That's because they educated and they believed and they know. They've heard. I don't know how a doctor, if you're a doctor, not going to know about it. It's all about the money, not just helping. You're right. Like I said, they got to make that quota. Got to write that prescription, right? Hey, take this. Call me in a couple weeks. We'll have another follow up. We'll shoot you some more medicine when you come back for that follow up if that ain't work. Come on, guys. Shoot me some CBD. I know it's gonna work. You know what I mean? That's what we need to be telling them. No, shoot me some CBD. It's a known fact. Known fact, guys. Recent studies suggest that cannabidiol oil plays a big role in the treatment of arthritis, guys. And that's from my research today. And I took that down. Why? Why? Why does it play a big factor? Because once we take that CBD oil, it opens up our endocannabinoid system, guys, which our bodies already have in it. So why not give our bodies what we need? That's all I won't stop until I reach 1 million people. I won't stop. You guys will see me plastered all over Facebook. Like I'm going bananas, huh? But the word is getting out there. A lot of people are joining. I'm getting a lot of different feedback from a lot of different people. Um, I wish we were more open overseas because a lot of people need CBD oil over there, which can help in the treatment and their aid of their conditions that they're dealing with over there. And I'm sure it's far way worse than what we're dealing with over here. You know, Perry Han, let me give you something with side effects, so you have to come get something else for that, and so on. Yes, take CBD and have no side effects. There's no side effects. You're not getting high, from this product at all. This supplement, it's a supplement. It's an all natural organic supplement. and we might as well feed our bodies what our body needs right now. Get your bodies back open again to this oil. You know, our bodies need this oil, guys. It's no in if ands or buts. Our bodies need this oil. This oil was taken away, guys. They don't want us to have it. Granted, they don't want us to have it, but we got it. Now it's up to us to help the ones that need it. So I don't care if you got to go out to a nursing home. Go visit some people who need it, some old folks that need this, guys. It's no joke, guys. Give them that topical cream. Rub it on their hands for them. Ask them if they feel relief. I guarantee they're going to say yes. Where do I get it? Where do I get it? Not all CBD is the same, guys. I put things in the CBD movement, guys, because it's real. You know, don't we can't let our people be duped by that fake CBD out there, guys. Some of this stuff ain't even got what's in the bottle. You know, every CBD person I see out there, I'll always ask them, can I see their product? And the first thing I'm doing is I'm turning it over and I'm looking at the product label. I want to see if they're GMP certified. I want to see if they're pet and animal cruelty free. I want to see if they made in the USA. Where is it made? China? Where is it made? I want my product made in the USA if I'm going to take something, right? So we got to keep our people aware of this, what's open to them, and don't get duped by all CBD because there's a lot of it out there and it's branching up more and more as we see because it's gonna be a $20 billion industry within next year or the year after, guys. So that's why, it's a big uppity about the CBD, guys. What we have is as a gold mine. Nobody can touch our CBD because why? For one, we're patented. We have a patent on our product. Nobody can make that. No, nobody can make what we make. They can try. They can try to do it, but they can't. We have what it takes, and we're part owners with the daggone company now. CTFO, we're part owners now. We can call our man. Ain't nobody can touch that. Nobody can touch that, guys. What we have with that 10x, nobody can touch it, guys. Nobody. They can try, like I said, but once you get in that 10x, nobody can touch it. That's why we have a product nobody can even touch. We have 500 milligram pain rub with emu oil in it. The most pain cream I seen had 60 milligrams in it. 60 milligrams. We got 500 milligrams. Pure CBD hemp oil with emu extract in that. You know what I mean? Who's touching that right now? Nobody. People gonna spend a lot of money because others are cheaper, but they are not getting any relief. Right? They're gonna just keep wasting their money on these fake CBD products that are not doing anything for them. Why not get something that's right for you? You know where it's coming from. You know, you see the results. We can show you lab results. We can show you product labels. We can show it all. And that's why we got to keep it open to the people and let them know, educate them. Like I said, go to a nursing home if you got to. Find some old folks. Find some young folks that are suffering. Old folks aren't the only ones that suffer with arthritis. There's a lot of young folks dealing with it too. Little kids dealing with it too. We just don't hear about it as much. But we need to start touching these people with arthritis, guys. Perry Han, why not something that works? That's right. Why not get that relief? The older we get, the less balance in the body we have. Right, exactly. And it works. Yes, some people are seeing relief symptoms within an hour, some 15 minutes. It depends. It depends on you. Now, the more you eat, I notice it takes longer for the oil to absorb in your body. So it's going to take longer for it to reflect. Now, if you take it on an empty stomach, you're going to get faster relief. I noticed that about the oil that you take underneath your tongue. Okay. Um, the 10x, you could just drop that in your mouth and it automatically disappears. Pretty much because it absorbs water. Our body is already made of water, so that 10x, it just goes like pew, you know what I mean? And it gets to the rooty to the tooty. You know what I mean? Quick. You know what I mean? Did I just say that, to the rooty to the tooty? I'm sorry, guy. I don't know. I'm just crazy sometimes. But yeah, it sounded real country too. From the rooty to the tooty. Okay, I did say that. Okay, let me write that down. Make sure I don't say rooty to the tooty no more. Okay, but anyway, um, you got to make sure you hydrate. Yes, water, water, water. Always drink water when you're taking natural supplement. It helps. Hydrate. Always stay hydrated. Anybody? I don't know if Timothy made it home. I hope he did. Maybe he can get on. Maybe he's bouncing. Maybe he's just pulling in. Timothy, how you doing? You still with us, buddy? Crazy like a fox. Yeah. Yeah, that's another saying. Crazy like a fox. Yeah. Perry, I love you, man. Timothy, how you doing? You made it home yet? Almost home? Thumbs up, almost? We're waiting for you, buddy. Okay, good. Don't rush. No rush. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. Love to hear that testimony. Love it. I don't know if you guys saw his testimony in the CBD movement earlier either, but powerful, powerful testimony. It's good to hear that type of stuff. And it's good to put that out to the people because when a person sees you more and more talking about what you're going through, more and more people, you'll build a relationship, man. They can relate. You'll build a relationship with them more. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about: building relationships, getting these people on the right things, instead of these prescription drugs. We just want to cut those drugs right out, if we can, of people's systems, because it's tearing them up. Especially at a young age, you're taking medicines, and these kids are taking pills that are no good for them, and they don't even know it. It's just something the doctor tells them to do. You know what I mean? It's something that they're so used to treating the symptoms with. Um, which is not good. And it shows on a lot of people. That it hasn't been good for a lot of people because they ended up having these different types of ailments. They end up, having all these side effects, and then you end up going. Then you end up, so you see it on the TV. Then you end up going to suing them. You know what I mean? These doctors know what they're doing. They're putting it out there for the people to be guinea pigs in the first place. They know what they're doing, guys. I'm a big man. It upsets me, man, to see people take pills like that. You know what I mean? Latasha, aiming at you, Latasha. It upsets me that people taking all these pills, for different things out here. Um, Arthritis is no joke. Arthritis is really no joke. We touched a lot of issues, tonight. We gonna recap on what we talked about. We talked about joint pain, joint swelling, stiffness of the joints. Um, we talked about the formality, of the joints, where you get, quickening in your fingers, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the grinding sensations that you may have when you start losing the cartilage in your arm or between your bone. Um, we talked about the lumps and the bumps around the joints where you'll see in around your joints, swelling bumps maybe occur, you know. That's from the arthritis that can cause a formation of pockets of fluid called mucus cysts. Okay. Bone spurs, we're talking about that. We're talking about joint tenderness tonight, guys. And we topped it off with recent studies on what CBD, can do for you. you know, to help with inflammation and things such forth. Like I said, there's over 100 different types of arthritis, guys. And as I dwell into it more, we just talked about the osteoarthritis, and the typical arthritis. We're going to talk about it more in depth as we go along into our segments, and we're going to get into different times, the rheumatoid, we're going to touch a lot of different aspects of it. Had you had surgery and the shoulder still pops. So even though that you had surgery doesn't mean it's going to be fixed even. You know what I'm saying? If a person has surgery, doesn't mean it's automatically going to be fixed through surgery. There again, once you get cut open, they want to keep cutting you open. You know what I mean? Can't happen with me. They got to chop my arm off. I'm going to lose it. I don't believe in it. Once they start doing them surgeries and you going under that gas and all that, that heck can have an effect on your brain too. That gas when you're going into surgery. So that alone that scares me alone. Go just taking the surgery and going under. You might not wake up. Surgery is only fixed for pain. Okay, so that So Perry, are you still do you still have symptoms of pain, Perry, or did the pain go away? I mean, if it's just fixing the pain, if surgery only fixes the pain, does it fix it all the way where you don't need it no more? Do you need to take medications anymore or anything? Or will it just set in because once you start getting it, surgery, you're going to feel it through the weather or rain or coldness. You're just going to automatically start feeling that in your arm somewhere along the line, I'm sure. This is a very interesting topic. Still have pain, but only in the morning. Wow. So I don't know. Did see that overwhelms you right there because you go to have surgery to fix the problem. But the problem is still there after surgery, which is arthritis that sets in between the joints after surgery. With any surgery. Okay, yes, with any surgery, knee surgery, hip surgery, whatever, you just gonna arthritis just gonna typically always set in then. Is that what you're saying, everybody? Is that what I'm understanding? Is like you just cannot stop arthritis once you go in and have an operation done? Very, very interesting topic tonight, guys. You know, very interesting. William, Timothy, sorry, Timothy, would you still like to come on and tell us, or are you still in motion in the car? Would you like to come on and talk about your little testimony, your little arthritis symptoms and things that you've been encountering? So we touch on a lot. We're going to touch on more about this subject, as we go along our segments. Like I said, we're going to touch about a lot of different things. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sent you an invite there. Sent you an invite there, Tim. Not to mention they scrape that stuff out. Yes, and that could be very painful within itself. That just sounds painful right there, the way you describe that. You know what I mean? Um, Timothy, I'm trying to get you on. Yes, revolving doors for the doctors. They know what they're doing, guys. That's why. They know. They just know, guys. I mean, I'm skeptical to go to the doctor. Unless I really have to freaking if I'm dying, that's man, I got to be really dying to go. I don't trust no hospital, no doctor, no nothing. I don't want nothing in me that ain't not supposed to be in me. Let's see, I really need it. You know what I mean? I'll just continue taking my CBD. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. They come to my house. Come to my house. My doctor comes to my house. My mailman is my doctor. Tanya, how you doing? Tanya, how you doing, Tanya? Glad you joined. Scraping, it's painful. I know you know firsthand. See, that's something, Perry. I mean, I couldn't even. It sounds like Timothy. We're adding you on, Timothy. Yeah, it sounds very painful, Perry. You have to tell us a little bit more in depth on that one, man. I just it makes me cringe just thinking about it. Tell you the truth, the pain. Um, we're still waiting for Timothy to come on. Um, he's trying to shoot in there, I think. But anybody else ever deal, man? I don't do it, guys. Man, I doctor guys, man. I tell you, unless you guys are really, really need to, um, you just have to accept that invite there, Tim. It says adding you, but I don't see you popped in there yet. It just keeps saying adding right now. Um, yeah, it just says adding. Oh, then the metal screws being hammered into your knee. See, I've never had. I've heard about knee replacement and stuff like that. Um, but I didn't know it was like that. That sounds pretty painful, guys. I'd rather have my legs chopped off. I guess I don't know. Um, Timothy. Timothy, it wouldn't let you bounce in there, buddy. Hold on here. Perry, you had 6 screws in your back. My God, Perry, you just like the bionic man almost, man. You're like the $6 million man, Perry. How the heck you still walking around, man? Boy, oh boy. I can't imagine, man. Can't imagine. There's other people out here dealing with that too, man. It's so. I wish I can get her on here too, man. There's a lot of people dealing with this, man. You know, wow, it's not letting me there, Tim. I invited you once. Um, oh, go on your cell phone, Tim, yeah, and you will see on the live a green icon. Yes, to invite yourself. It's much easier. Yeah, it is. Sorry, Tim. You have titanium left in your left shoulder. My lord, guys. And this is all due to arthritis or some type of joint, pain that you guys dealt with in your lives where you had to have that put in. Yeah, you're just not strong like the $6 million man. That's right. Timothy, he got titanium in him like $6 million man. Boy, oh boy, guys, I ain't got to that level yet. I don't know if I want to be at that level. Rheumatoid arthritis, very painful, very painful. Left shoulder, huh? Wow, just not enough to help you get through the day. Wow, that's some serious stuff, guys. Man, that's some serious stuff. Iron Man, yeah, Timothy, Iron Man got that titanium, guys. Woo! I don't know what that feels like, man. I don't even know. He probably fell. It fell all sorts of weather. Weather coming up, popping up. The rain, from rain to cold to everything. You probably just feel it. That probably still arthritis set behind the titanium. I imagine so. Um, you had knee and shoulder. Oh my God, Jesus Lord, my God. Okay, so yeah, you had something that happened and arthritis sat in right away. So we all have our, right, right. That's what I'm saying. So once you start getting that them surgeries and have to have your rotor cups, fixed and all that, you just gonna get arthritis setting in behind it, you know. Um, Painful, guys, very painful. I can imagine. I feel it in my shoulder. I hope I don't get to that extent where I need to have. He tell me I need something done in my shoulder. I tell him to go to heck. I wait till it to get chopped off. Jesus, my Lord, I ain't trying to go through all that. So, Latasha's replying to Tim. She says, yes, and many nurses have knee replacement jobs, and once they start, they never are the same. You mean why? Because they spend time on their feet a lot, so their knees are more likely to get arthritis in them and stiffness in the joints and stuff. Right rotator cuff has 4 tears. Wow, man, that's deep stuff, man. Is that painful when it tears? I mean, is it? I'm sure it is. Dumb question, but is it like pain where you just cannot bear it when your rotator cuff tears? Oh, you use okay. Oh, okay. So okay. So for your exercise, to build back up that muscle, you're using bands to stretch. Like what are you doing? Stretch his leg or something that you could use. Put press on your shoulders or something to keep range of motion. Then okay, you have to keep positive and keep moving. Yes, man. Yes, man. Even though we go through pains, and tribulations in our lives on a daily, we just got to keep positive and keep it moving. I mean, in the right direction and maybe help tell other people about it. Just, educate them, if I imagine mostly everybody here is using CBD. So, you got to start educating people. If you're going through something, you got to start getting it out there to people and let them know. Build that relationship with them, guys. You know, um, Build that trust in them. Therapy. Um, you say you're gonna do the same thing in therapy. Yes, I teach. Timothy teaches martial arts to keep moving. Yes, so yes, I'm sure a lot of your students or anything, I'm sure they have ailments. It's karate, martial arts, man. That's a contact. And Perry says he's gonna do the same thing in therapy. Talk to your therapist, man. People in therapy that's going to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Let them be let them be your people, man. Those are the people, man. Take it in hand with them. Here, rub some of this on. I sell this product. Look, I got this 500 milligram CBD. Put this on your hands. Is that where it hurts? Put it on there. I guarantee you, put it on there. They put it on there, they're going to feel it. They're going to automatically feel some kind of relief, guys. You got to think outside the box, keep it moving, and just start. Just start. It started after being diagnosed. Tim said. Wow, man. So it started after being diagnosed. So it started getting really worse. Then I imagine, huh? More after you got diagnosed, that's when the pain really set in, huh? I could imagine. especially knowing you got to get surgery too. It probably made it even more painful. My Lord. And a lot of people take things for granted because, I've never dealt with nothing like that. I'm dealing with something right now, but as far as surgery goes and far as the pain that people are really dealing with on a daily basis, I really don't know. I have my own little pains, you know what I mean? So people take things for granted, like people are in pain and they're not. But man, maybe you got to live with it. You just have to live with it in order to, see it or feel it, I guess. At 26 year old, and then you're now 54. So it started with you at a young age, Tim. So like I said, it can start as low as, when you're in sports, 15, 16, you can start getting those aches and pains in your joints. And football players, getting hit, you're going to start feeling pain somewhere along the line. I got a little bit in my knee from, I used to run track a lot, cross country, or whatever. I did a lot of sports like that, running. So, I developed it in my knee. And you know what? I used to be able. Yep, I actually it happened right in my kneecap. It's like right underneath my kneecap, like a little ball that it used to flare up on me, and I used to have to keep my leg up with ice on it. Some days I couldn't walk on it. Some days it just used to flare up. But it hasn't flared up since I've been taking CBD oil, and that's the truth, guys. I haven't had a flare up in about a year now of that, man. Since taking CBD oil, I hadn't had that. Um, yeah, yeah. See, most people that are, were the jocks, in the sports and all that, even cheerleaders, they're always jumping around and stuff like that. They can get I imagine arthritis, man, sets in anybody that's doing a lot of physical activity constantly over and over. You're gonna get some toll on your body. You know, um, I think it was a great little session. True, CBD kept you from having to have knee surgery. Tim, very interesting. Very interesting. So you're telling me you were about to get knee surgery, but you started taking CBD oil. Now you don't have to get the surgery anymore. Is that what you're telling me? That's what I said, Perry. Any sport, you're going to get arthritis. But CBD having you not, it says CBD kept you from having to have knee surgery. Wow. Wow, Timothy, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So, how long did you take CBD where you didn't even think that you'd have to get surgery anymore? Were you just seeing the symptoms going away or improving where you just said, the heck with it, I'm not getting the surgery? How long did it take you? I imagine it took a little while or so before you really start seeing overuse of the joints. Yes, Tasha, yes, definitely. Overuse of them legs, running constantly, pounding on the ground. You know, playing basketball, football, getting hit. On your hips. You know, Shoo, man. Believe me, maybe that's where I be getting them aches and pains from sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm 52 now. So maybe as I get older, it'll set in more and more. That's what they say. Goes with age, huh? I hope not. I'm gonna try to keep in range of motion and try to keep using my CBD. I know that, and you don't need surgery as CBD keeps you pain free. Exactly. I bet you should. I bet you wish you would have known that before that, huh, Tim? I mean, Perry. That stuff and age, yeah. It all is going to take a toll on everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not just us. We all have some type of arthritis, coming our way. If not already, some type of little pain or stiffness in our joints. You know what I mean? It's coming. So get ready, get ready. That's what we tell them. Get ready, you youngsters. It's all the process of getting old, right? Once a man, twice a child. That's what I say. You know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wish I had. I wish my mom was still alive. So she could have tried CBD as well. She died of cancer, so you know, I wish she had that chance too. You know, but it's just I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man. That's why it's up to us right now to get it in all the people's hands right now. Let us be the mouths, for CBD, and let's just keep spreading the word, guys. You know, let's just keep spreading the word, educating. We're gonna keep doing these segments, just to you know get everybody's mind open. Like I said, there's 100 different types of arthritis, guys, and we're gonna touch at least of them. We're gonna touch some of them as we go along. We're gonna touch some of them. You know, a majority of them. Anyway, I don't know if we're gonna do all 100 of them, but we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the awareness going for people who who may need to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. You know, your mom. I'm sorry to hear that, Tim. Your mom died from rheumatoid related to RA. Um, you've read over 150 different types of arthritis. Very interesting. We'll have to get up and collaborate a little bit. We do some topics. We'll hit it up, man. We're gonna make people aware. That's all we want to do. We talk about topics that are gonna affect everybody's lives every day. I don't see there's anything wrong with it, guys. It's just a normal little talk live that we're doing just to educate people and keep people aware of what's going on and what's their possibilities. What's available to them. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. Me and my colleagues are not doctors. We do our research, we do a little reading, we do a little pinpointing, we write some target notes down that we want to cover, and we talk about it, guys. And that's all this is. It's not nothing that we're claiming that CBD cures anything. It helps, believe me, and that's known facts from me and other people that this supplement helps. And I won't stop spreading the word, and I know all the rest of you guys won't stop spreading the word. You know, let's get it out there, guys. We'll touch another subject tomorrow night. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna touch another subject. Maybe we're gonna keep it going with arthritis. Maybe we'll touch rheumatoid tomorrow night. We'll see. We want to try to keep it mixed and matched up a little bit, though, guys. Keep it entertaining. Like I said, I got part 2 of PTSD still got to come back. And part 2 of mental health still is on the rise on that too. So we got a lot of different topics we're going to be touching. You know, education and experimentation. Yes, education is what we need. The doctors need to stop the experimentation. That's what we need to say, because half these drugs out here, guys, are no good for us, and they just keep prescribing it to them. And maybe one day you'll take a drug and you'll see it on TV that they're recalling it for a side effect, and then maybe it's too late. You know what I mean? Don't let it be too late, guys. Okay? I love you guys all. It has been a great hour and a half session with you guys, and we'll hopefully see you again on CBD Talk Live. This is your host, Terry Lidge, and from my colleagues, Latasha Johnson, Doc Rivas, and Michael J. Davis, we love you, and we'll talk, and we'll collab, and we'll bring you guys another topic tomorrow. Okay? Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Have a good night.